Welcome, dear friends. In this discussion with Dr. Arya Padmanabh Rao Garu, we have learned how to prepare, what is the checklist for the preparation for an interview for a UPSC selection. Now we would like to ask sir and learn about if the candidates are preparing for an interview other than UPSC, if it is a public sector company or a private company, how should the candidate get ready for the interview? Can you please throw some light on that, sir?
Yeah. Every person who is studying either graduation, post-graduation or a doctorate or whatever it is, he expects a good job.
Yes.
And he jumps from one job to another job.
Another job.
During
yes.
our earlier days, if we join a particular organization, we continue there up to 33 years and retire.
Yes.
And retire. But nowadays it is different. The youngsters, they go for a particular company with their skills and achievements. They jump on to the other company with a little more package. And finally, they land up in a senior position.
Yes.
So the computer science or the software industry has given them the opportunities. Software companies have given them the opportunities. Earlier days, it was only government who used to employ people, and they depend upon a particular service commission or any entrance examination or whatever it is. Now, the scenario has completely changed. At the time of your engineering graduation itself, on third year or fourth year, they go to Geetam or some other institution and they select the boys. The selection of the boys is majorly dependent upon the percentage of marks they got in the third year, 70%, 80% or whatever it is. They compile a list of candidates, say about 30 people or 40 people, and the person from the particular organization, Infosys or whatever company it is, Tisco or whatever it is, they go there to the college and then they interview them. And the interview is basically on the technical subject which you have undergone and which you are going. And at the time of fourth year itself, you are given a package. IIT students and IIM students, they get a package of 20 lakhs, 30 lakhs or whatever it is. And finally, the selection process is over. But before the selection, there are several stages. We call them different levels. Sometimes they may give you a written test, online written test they will give. Based on the written test examination, they filter candidates and then they will conduct group discussions. This is more important. A particular officer from that particular department, a manager of that particular company, he goes there and group is divided. Suppose 20 candidates are there, they divide them into 4 groups, 5 persons in one group and another 5 groups like that. So the observer will sit with them and the company will give a particular subject to them, the world economy and how the inflation has increased or the software industry's growth. All these things, a particular subject is given, and among the 5, they will select their own leader who will moderate the discussion. And then the other 4 participants will be there. The observer will never talk. He will be just observing them. And the moderator, the person who has been nominated or elected by 5 people, he will moderate. He will just start. He will continue the discussion. And other 4 participants also will be participating. The observer observes how the moderator is selected, whether he has been selected because of his impartiality or his intelligence or why he has been selected. It is just an occasion and they have selected him, and how he introduced the subject and how he dealt with the subject and how he moderated with all the other 4 people, he will observe. And regarding the participants also, among the 4 people, one may be very vocal and another may be a very little shy type person and another he may not have participated at all, even if some question is put to him. So the observer takes down all the notes of it and he gives marks to that particular person. And finally, among the 20 people, 4 people are selected. So these 4 people will have the second round of HR interviews. The HR department of every company, it is a very worthwhile section, and they deal with personalities and persons and their packages also. So HR department conducts the interview in a fashioned manner and in a systematic manner also. And they give them some questions, and they just deal with their mental capabilities and their administrative capabilities and their intelligence also. The IQ level also is counted, and HR finally takes 4 people or 5 people or whatever the company's requirements are there. And finally, the director or the manager or the head of the department, he conducts the interview. He deals with several things. Number one, the package which they want to give, and what do you expect. In companies, they will ask you how much you are expecting. If you are now in 30 lakhs package, you may ask for 45 lakhs or 50 lakhs or whatever it is. The role is defined. Your hierarchy is defined. Whom to you will be reporting, and who will be your manager, and what are the chances of your promotion, and what are the roles, responsibilities of your particular designation. The designation, everything is decided, and the contract also is signed. And normally they take some security also in some companies. All these things will happen during the final interview stage. At the final interview stage, normally 1:2 people are interviewed, and one person may get it and another person may not get it. Or if the requirement is there, both of them also will be taken into consideration for appointment. The appointment, they have a particular legal cell, and the legal cell takes into consideration what are the things which we have to add in that particular appointing letter. So the appointment letter is given to you. It includes your package, your perks, what are the perks you will be getting, your car allowance, medical allowance, all these things will be there in that. It is a cyclist style or already made, because it is not only for you. The company is there for the last 15, 20 years, and they have employed thousands of employees. So the package and all other benefits and all other conditions are same, and it is in a legal format. So you should agree for that, and you sign and join the company. Immediately after joining the company also, they will give you some training. That is more important. All companies, they give training at least for 2-3 months with a qualified person. There are several training institutions also, particularly Infosys. They have a very well established training institute at Bangalore. They give 6 months training, and rigorous training is given. Even for UPSC, people who are selected in the IAS and IPS, they are given training. Foundation course, it's known as at Mussoorie. It is known as Lal Bahadur Shastri Academy of Administration. So in that, they will give rigorous training, and everybody is expected to undergo this training, and they will conduct an examination also. Similarly, in Infosys or other organizations also, an examination is conducted, and the pass outs, normally they will try to give them a long rope. Even if someone fails up to their mark, they will give 1 more month training, and then they finally imbibe him into the organization. So this entire thing, it will take you 1 year. Suppose you are in the 4th year of your engineering graduation. Your campus interviews are going to be held in another 10 days or 15 days. You know that the particular company is coming, and it's an IBM or whatever is a big institution. You first know about that particular institution which is coming to you. You know about their history, their employee position, what are their achievements, and what are their conditions in the global market. This you should be able to know and answer them in a particular manner, so that you know about the company also. Nowadays, in Google, if you go on searching about a particular company, you will be able to know the entire history of the company and the hierarchy of the company, who is heading the company, where are the different parts of the regional associations are there, regional offices are there, everything you will be able to know. So be prepared for a dialogue. I don't call it as an interview. It is a personality test. It counts your intelligence proficiency, your body language, your introduction of the subject, particularly whichever company you are going to apply and which you are going to occupy the position. They will keep in mind what is the strength of this boy, whether he will be able to complete our requirements or he will not be able to do. That is the most important thing. So friends, don't be afraid of any interview. It is only a part of the game. You are moving a chess coin in another direction. It may hurt other people or it may not be able to hurt. You will be able to gain if you have some knowledge about that particular thing. So I wish you all the best.
To summarize that, the candidate should be good at their communication skills, should concentrate on the communication skills, and also how they behave in the team, how they coordinate with the team members. That will also be observed by the observer when the group discussions are going on. Is it,
Yes,
sir?
yes.
Thank you very much, sir. We will talk about other issues in the next episode.